Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Tatsuya Imai. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
About to get started here. Here's Shohei Ohtani. This one in the air center field. Myers has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's Mookie to hit. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In the air, left field. Out, number 2.
Batting fourth.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and his on-base percentage so far this season right around 380. On the corner for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. There's a strike at the knees. That's down and in. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Jose Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounce towards the hole at short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, outside.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here comes Max Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. One down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball. Late with the swing there.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Stays alive. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Andy Pajes will hit next. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in Houston, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out to short, bats up with it. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Christian Walker. Ball one
Nope,
there.
that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That's a ball.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. That's a little bit low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next to hit, Cam Smith. That one fouled off. No score here in the second.
Ball 1.
That's out to center field. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1. Diaz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So up next, Joey Loperfido.
Outside, that's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. 2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hey.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And there's a ball. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Otani. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one inside. Look out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss. Top of the 3rd, no score. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a base hit into right center field. And that's a 1-out single. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Single to right in his first trip. And a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one outside. Ball 2. Shohei on the go. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
On the ground to 3rd, and there's 2 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. Popped out to left his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And takes low for ball 1. Ground ball left side. On to first, and there are 2 outs. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far.
Oh, 1.
The Astros looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Check swing, and he went. And 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's your 1. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Altuve off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
In the dirt. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. That takes care of Correa. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back here in Houston, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. In the air to left center. Loperfido takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Will Smith to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that. Could have a really good day out there in the mound.
And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On a line, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's too low. Ball 3.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Astros, Right
Cam
fielder.
Smith up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitches in there. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Nope. Outside.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Here's the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. He's 0 for 1.
Here we go, Joey.
Loperfido measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Freeman. They get the force, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 1-0. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Hesung Kim, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 1 for 2. And fouled off. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. This one in the air. Betts under it. And a quick out, number 1. So back to the top of the order. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Late with the swing there. Way outside, and that's ball 2. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Pena thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Three and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Outside, and it's ball 4. One gone, runner. First, Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
Hey.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through that.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Alvarez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss, strike one. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1-2 now. Altuve waits in the dirt, but kept close. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Astros lead one. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. One up, one down. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The batter now will be Will Smith, and that is out of play. Oh, 1 down.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Here's a high chopper, and it stays fair. Throw into third. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. Here comes Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power. This one in the air, center field. Myers under it, brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Tucker scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, and it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Stepping in, Andy Pajes. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in, another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. So, runner at second, 2 down. Hesung Kim now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. On the ground. Correa throws across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. So here's
now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Garcia.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Goes down looking. So digging in, Christian Walker. He is struck out, and he is walked.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beans. Walker wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center, Loperfido should have this one. And there's one away. Here's Mookie now, 1 for 3. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Number 46. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Pearson also throwing. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th at the plate.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Fouled off. He was late.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ball, that's down.
And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now here is Jake Myers.
Aye.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez drop step going back. Gone into the Crawford boxes, a home run. So he goes yard to left. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Back to the top of the order now. Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Houston, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Altuve slings to first. One pitch and one out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's a one-out single. Here's Muncy to hit. The 1-1. And that one hit to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's outside.
That ball went out.
Ball 2. And the slider just misses. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Altuve in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning as they squander it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
For the Dodgers, number 3, Edwin Diaz.
And that one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Right side, Walker. Handles, throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Shohei Ohtani. To the dish. And foul ball. Up the middle, Pena. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if he'll take it.
And here's Freddie Freeman. High fly ball out to left field. And that is that. 1 left. Bottom 9. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th. Substitution being made at first. Astros going with a pinch runner, Zach Cole. Cam Smith will hit next. In there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And he'll two. In there, sets him down on strikes.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Diaz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. And next to hit for Houston, Joey Loperfido. It appears Dave Roberts.
For the Dodgers, number 86, Jack Dreyer.
To third, a sliding stop over to first, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Well, this is definitely a rarity, a one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
3-2 the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.